Hey, hello and welcome to today's GFG problem of the day. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday to all of you. So let's say today's problem, Recamans sequence. So what this problem says is we have to, given an integer n, okay, we have to return the first n elements of Recamans sequence. Okay. So what is a Recamans sequence? Basically, so let's say we are given n equal to 5. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to have a result array. We have to return the first five elements of the Recamans sequence. Okay. So this, yeah. So it is like this. And what the rule says is the first element is always going to be 0. Okay, the first element is always going to be 0. And what it says is for every n, we have to consider the previous element in the recommend sequence. Okay, minus n, the current n. Okay. Now this result needs to be, what is the condition? But this result needs to be greater than 0, and it should not appear. It should not appear in the recommend sequence previously. Okay. Previously. Okay. Else, if this condition fails, then what you want to do is a of n minus n. Take the previous and add the current n, right? Add n and store it in the current recommend sequence element. Okay. Okay. So what is n? N will be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's calculate. Okay. So what for this? Let's calculate for this one, right? For the second element. So what it is going to be? So the previous element, right? A of n minus 1. A of n minus 1. What is previous? It is 0. 0 minus n. N is what? 1. So it comes minus 1. So it is violating. Okay, this condition. Okay, it is not greater than 0. So what we are going to do? We are going to use this a of n minus 1. What is 0 plus 1? We are going to add here 0 plus 1, 1. Okay. Similarly for this, right? Let's calculate for this. What is the previous element? The previous element is 1. 1 minus n. And what is n? N is 2. It is minus 1 again. So what we are going to do? We are going to use this formula, right? 1 plus n. N is what? 2 equal to 3. So we're going to add 3. Also, we are going to maintain set. Okay. So that we have to check, right? If it should not appear previously. It should not appear previously. So we'll add 1 and 3. We'll maintain a set also, right? So we have to check whether if the element is occurred previously or not. Okay. So now we calculate for this one, right? So what is the previous element? What is the previous element? Previous element is 3 minus 3, right? What is n? N is 3. So what it turns out to be 0. So it is violating the condition. It needs to be greater than 0, right? So we'll use this formula again. So 3 plus 3 equal to 6, right? So we'll check. Okay. No, so here we're going to add 6, and in the set as well, we are going to add 6. Okay. Now coming to this, right? So previous element, take the previous element. What is previous element? 6 minus 4, right? What is n? 4, 2. So we'll check in the set whether it has appeared or not. No, it has not appeared. So we'll simply, and also it is greater than 0. So we'll simply add 2 here. So this is the result. Okay, let's quickly see the code. Okay, I've already implemented the code. First we'll see the Java code, then followed by C++. Okay, so this is the result. We are taking set as well. We are adding the first element as 0. We are starting with 1, right? Okay, and we are checking, right? The previous element minus n, that is I, right? X. Okay, we are storing the x. We are checking here if x is greater than 0, and it should not appear previously, right? We are maintaining the set. If it is not, if it is, the condition is passed, we'll add in the result and we'll add in the set as well. And if this condition fails, right, then what we're doing, the previous element plus n, right, plus I, we are storing the result. Also, we're adding the set, and we're simply returning result. Okay, this is the solution. Let's submit it. Okay, it seems to be accepted. Okay, let's quickly see the C++ code as well. So here we are taking the resultant vector, right? We are taking unordered set. We are pushing the first element as 0. We are inserting 0 as well in this. Yes. Okay. And then what you're doing, we are again the same thing, right? Almost the same thing. If the condition passes, we'll add in the result in the set. Else, yeah, this is the solution. I hope you got the solution. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video. Have a happy, healthy, and a great day. Thank you so much.